Maria. Where is she? Maria.
One more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. Like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that cries from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
I think we should be very pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 participants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
There's no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life has no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious Sister Bertha. There's Christina. And there's Maria.
Surely there can't be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the parchments and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee, her dress has got the tear. She walks along the way to mass and whistles on the stair. And underneath her wimple she has feathers in her hair. I even heard her singing in the abbey. She's always late for chapel. She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I'm very embarrassed.
my children, I think that it is time that I talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Come here, my child. Sit down, Maria. I want to talk to you.
Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late, and after you'd been so kind and given me permission to leave.
Maria, it wasn't about your being late.
I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Margaret heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us were asleep last night. We could only think that you had lost your way. And to be lost at night, on that mountain.
Oh, Mother, I could never be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was the mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to climb a tree and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them singing on their way to Vespers. I'd go up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing the other day, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there is a rule about singing.
I know. That's the hardest rule of all, for me. But after I've already started singing, it's usually too late.
And the day you were in the garden singing at the top of your voice.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a little girl. But I can't quite remember it. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with wings on their wings. These are the few of my favorite girls in white dresses, blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my lips and eyelashes, silver white always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
Maria, I was brought up on the mountains myself. Tell me, Maria, in spite of what you saw over these abbey walls, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, Mother, but I pray, and I try.
What's the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God, and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept.
Even then.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Oh, no, Mother, no.
Only for a while.
Where will I go?
There's a family with 7 children. You like children. You're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor. It was for his heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Oh, no, Mother, he'll be very strict.
Maria, you're not being sent to his battleship.
Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child. God bless you.
These are a few of my favorite things. I have been given permission to sing.
Yes, sir. I was calling the housekeeper and she did not answer. Do you know why? Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. They're happy to have you home again.
Well, why did the last governess leave?
Oh, who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing tricks again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one cannot walk out.
Oh,
She's coming from Nürnberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time,
Just
sir.
until tomorrow. The telephone call, was it for me?
No, it was for France. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. A Frau Schrader. I have the number in the telephone.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just 2. Herr Detweiler.
Ah, Herr Duttweiler.
And Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They've got a telegram for you. It
o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatterbrained boy delivering...
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. Didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being captain of a ship again.
Can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune. You will wait here.
Captain von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duty say. Would you mind stepping over there? Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
And this is what you call a worldly dress.
It belonged to a last passion. I wasn't given time to make myself a new dress, but I can make my own clothes.
Good. I will see that you are given some material today, if possible. Now, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll see how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes.
This is your new Fräulein, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you can call them when you want them.
Liesel. Friedrich. Luisa. Brigitte. Kurt. Martha.
Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listen.
I won't need this whistle, Reverend. Captain, what I mean is I'll be with the children all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. The children have only been taught to come when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
You won't have trouble, sir, because I can never answer to a whistle.
That is nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. Here, I'll show you. Yes, sir. this is my orderly, my butler, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir.
This is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper, Fräulein Maria. Please be sure her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I shall now leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain, but I forgot to return this whistle. Captain. I won't need it. Captain. Well, now that there's just us, would you tell me your names again? And tell me how old you are. Now you're
Lisa, I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 years old. I'm a boy.
Boy, why, you're almost a man.
I'm Pavita.
You didn't tell me how old you are. Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa, and she's 13 years old, and you're smart. I'm 11, and I think you're just the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 9. Almost.
That's a nice age to be. 9. Almost.
I'm Martha, and I'm going to be summer on Tuesday, and I like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Greta. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing we have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
My guitar.
What did you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I'm going to start. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read in bed.
A, B, C.
When you sing this with me. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now,
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
so, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now, let's put it all together.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So leave it to work. Everyone,
You said one word for every note,
yes, I did, Peter.
but when you sang anything, you used up 3 notes for 1 word.
Well, sometimes we do. Now all together. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do.
Good night, Rolf.
Liesel,
Yes?
you don't have to say goodnight this early. Just because your father's home.
How did you know that my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You are wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not, really.
Oh, yes, you are. Well, what I mean is, well, how did you know that 2 days ago you would be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Well, every year on this date, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, oh, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come by mistake. With a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the Gauleiter, but no one's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some of us think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those of us who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's hope that your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Oh, don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesel?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
To write on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and roués and cads will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
The playfellows. Devon's proud children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. Think of all the rocks and caves.
The captain thinks the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window and the alcove. They will be hung in the morning.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just to see their father.
He was wanted to them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music?
And he used to love music too. There were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or guitar. But he shut all that out of his life now.
So that's why he's the way he is. And not to have music, it's wrong for him and wrong for the children too.
We're burnt out. The captain may marry again before the summer is out.
That would change everything. If it had been the mother.
It's going to rain. You better close your window.
Dear God, I know that you sent me on a mission to prepare these children to love their mother, and so that their mother will never want them to leave her side. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Lisa, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Marta, and little Greta. And what's the other boy's name? Well, God bless us. God bless us, Mom Greta, Reverend Mother, and everybody else in our forget. And dear God, about these souls, help her to know that I'm her friend, and help her to tell me what she's up to.
Are you going to tell Henri?
Help me to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost.
I was out taking a walk, and somebody left the doors earlier than usual. Oh, and I didn't want to let everybody out. So when I saw you home, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Lisa, did you climb that Charles to get up here?
Oh, yes. That's how we always got up into this room to play tricks in the guns. The least they could do for the whole job, spiders in the head.
Lisa, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we wash this dress out, no one will know tomorrow. And it would be just between you and me. Come, you can put this on. Go inside and take this to soak in the tub. Then you can come back here and we'll have a little talk.
I told you earlier that I didn't need guidance. Well, maybe I do.
Gretel, you weren't afraid of a thunderstorm, were you? Come, up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the others.
Seriously, they're not scared.
Oh no? Look. Come, everybody up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
You won't see them. Boys are brave. your idea.
Oh, no, it was Kurt's.
That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish you wouldn't answer so loud.
Well, maybe if we all sing loud enough, you won't hear. High on the hill, we go to lay, lost in clear, go turn, lay. Folks in the town is what we motor, lay. Lost in clear, go turn, lay.
While we were having coffee out here.
Yes, sir. Her Duckwater is still on the telephone.
That's straight. Oh, thank you.
Any sign of the children yet, Franz?
No, not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. See that green stretch of woods over there? When the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
That sweet little village.
That is not a village. That is a town.
Why, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Someone tells you there's a fascinating man. Occasionally I catch a glimpse, and when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I think I know you better now that I see you here. You're a little like those mountains. Except you keep moving. Have to be away from here as much as you are.
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Max can still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Carlsberg Festival, but... You do like it here?
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I do have Heinrich's affairs to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
Well, it is, and I'm president.
You president of a corporation?
After all, I did manage Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
Cannot see you sitting behind a desk.
Oh, yes, I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Her Duckfellow would like his coffee now.
While he's telephoning?
You just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How does this sound for the Salzburg Festival? The finest choral group in all Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Why, Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I have up to now is a basso who isn't even profondo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That is why I've been telephoning Stockholm, London, Rome.
On Georg's telephone.
How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
I thought it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max.
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That is our abbey, Nonnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I'll have to visit all of these towns around here. And listen to sagamons, choirs, quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. It was in a town just about that size, Watzmann, that I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. They won the festival in 1930. Became very famous and toured all over the world.
Oh, yes, Max, whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they auditioned up to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you give a party while I'm here? Nothing much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today, it's difficult to tell who's your friend and who's your enemy.
This isn't a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I cannot understand where the children have gone.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight. They haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No?
I do.
What?
It's money.
Money?
Yes, he's rich. And you're rich. You know the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In garret rooms of Bayeux, there's the lovers starve and snuggle. The famous moments what you say to have no fear of. But lovers who are very rich, who very seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
No little shaft do you share with me. We do not flee from the mortgagee. Now you carry the world for me.
How can love survive? Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive?
don't see. I mean, I didn't know you. Violet!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I am a Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
And I am an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character. Because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. Too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, you have a call from von Heinlein.
I'll take it.
Oh, Captain, you're home!
Straight line! You will get cleaned up, get back into your uniforms, and report back here. At once! Fräulein, where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some old curtains that used to hang in my room. There's plenty of wear left in them.
Do you mean to say that people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Yes, and having a marvelous time.
I don't wonder.
Everyone smiles at me.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I do not wish to hear from you about my children.
Well, someone should tell you because you're not home long enough to know them.
I said I do not wish to...
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich, he needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't you dare tell me about my son.
But Gigi could tell you about. She could tell you a lot more if you just listen to her. Especially, she's always telling the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt, he's shy, he's aloof. You push him away the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. And Louisa, well, I don't know about her yet, but someone's got to find out about her. And Marty just wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, Captain, love Gretel.
That will be all! You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I shouldn't have said those things. Not the way I said them.
And after you've gone, there'll be one more thing that you'll have to do for me. What is that?
Singing.
Who is singing?
Your children.
Children? Singing?
I wanted them to prepare us for something for Frau Schrader when they met her.
Georg, you must hear.
With the sound of music, my heart wants to sing every song. It is my heart wants to be.
chanting your children off.
Children, I'd like you to show Frau Schrader the garden.
Yes, I want to see the garden, and with all of you too. I don't know your name yet, and I'm sure I want for a long time.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. They want so much to.
No,
But after I've gone,
no. I want you to stay.
if I can be of any help,
You have helped already. You brought music back into my home. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to play. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
May a drop of golden sun, near a name I call myself, far along the winter road. I came back to congratulate you.
thank you.
The captain was really very moved.
I think he was very pleased because he's asked me to stay on with the children
Oh, you're staying on?
until September.
September.
Yes, then I return to the Abbey.
The Abbey.
I'm going to be a nun.
Be sure to think of us when you get back to the Abbey.
I'll pray for you.
You are German blood, aren't you?
I'm not German. I'm an Austrian.
Ha! There'll be an Austerlitz, I warn you, and everyone like you. It's much more pleasant out in Paris.
Baron Alberfeld, it's nice to have you and the Baroness here again.
Frau Schrader's charming, Bill.
Yeah, but hope you ill.
No, just a heading. I'm on my way up to get them. We'll meet you on the terrace.
I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she will join you in a few moments.
Thank you. You might see whether or not you like this brand.
I forget Layla. I
Oh, you remember it. Show me.
oh no, I forget very well.
You sit right here behind the back.
Yes. First boy you'll leave. Then
No, Friedrich, that's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Well, Friedrich, that's the way it's done.
Your face is all red.
I guess I'm not very used to dancing.
Well, hello there.
Good evening, Frau Schrader.
I hope you're feeling better, Frau Schrader. Yes, thank you.
Hello, Uncle Max. We're having a party.
I know. Tell your father it is sure to be a success. I'm back.
Max,
Elsa! We got the job with a beautiful cooperation with the entire world.
why, thank you.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Georg, did you get out of gala?
Oh dear. Now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Lisa, run and tell Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places. And I want to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places.
Yes, we will need another woman.
Who, Lisa?
Oh no, she's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
Oh, not serious.
But of course,
She's a nice maid.
I do not think of her that way.
I don't mind. But your friends, you can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell me why not.
Come on, Max, we need you.
Yes, Max, we could use you tonight.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on down, I'll conduct these people for an hour.
Lisa, have you seen your father?
Oh, good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Good evening, Max. It's nice to see you.
Yes, you're going.
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader
Brigitte, you mustn't say things you know are not true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Father that she'd been dodging these people.
Brigitte, that doesn't mean she doesn't have a headache. Anyway, it's very important that you should like French Taylor.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
Because I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, Father could never marry her. Why, he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
You must know that.
No, Brigitte, no.
Remember the other night when we were all sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? After he finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And the way his voice sounds when he speaks to you.
No, Brigitte.
And the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing. You're in love with him.
One more dance, Gretel, and then to bed. Oh, Fräulein Maria, you're not to be having dinner with the children tonight. You'll be having dinner here with us. Oh yes, it is all arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, and Maria, wear the dress you wore the other night. It was lovely, soft and white.
now being served on the terrace.
Elsa! They're extraordinary!
Roland Maria taught them to do it.
I've been looking all over Austria for something for the festival, and I found it right here.
Wait a minute, Max.
A group of 7 children in one family.
Max, Gail didn't even want them singing here. I had to persuade him.
Then you have influence. You must talk to them.
Max,
Elsa, this is important to Austria, and it wouldn't do me any harm.
Maria has asked to see you. I know it has taken her a very long time. I waited until she wanted to come see me. It's strange. She's happy here, although she's unhappy too. Why did they send her back? Do you know? She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except a prayer. I shall see her. Maria? This must have been a very trying experience for you. It was, Reverend Mother. Has it taught you anything? It has taught me that I never want to leave these walls again. Why did they send you back to us? They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye. Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why did you do this? I was frightened. Frightened? I was confused. I felt I never felt them. And here I knew I would be safe, away from them. Maria, our Abbey is not to be accepted as safe. What is it you cannot face? I can't face him again. Thank you, Sister Margaretha. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me about it, Von Trapp. I was, and that your father was in love with me. And then there he was, and we were both looking at each other. I could hardly breathe. Then I knew I couldn't stay.
But you do like him.
Oh, yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. That would have been torturing me. Mother, at this very moment, I am ready to take the vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience.
Maria, the love of a man and woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me of your mother and father before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Yes, Mother. They were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And, my child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is how does God want you to spend your love?
Oh, no, Mother, no. Let me stay here.
My daughter, if you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God less.
I pledge my life to God's service. I pledge my life to God.
You must find out. You must go back. You must find the life you were born to live.
But how do I find it?
You must look for it.
taking up the residence backstage with Mrs. Jabot. the costume lady and designer, they have lived here with that kind of determination all the way through. Mr. Spina, new to our staff in our technical department of lighting, has, I think, been putting in 24-hour days for the last 2 weeks. What the most beautiful things that are taking place is I'll walk into the auditorium and see someone I don't know working on something up on the stage. It'll be some adult from the community. They'll deliver something and leave, and I've never met them, and they've added to the beauty of the stage, and the beauty of the set, and the beauty of the atmosphere of the sound of music. Maria has a line in Ordinary Couple that you're going to hear coming up in Act 2. It is, our arms around each other and our children by our side. I can't help thinking that's exactly the feeling in the audience tonight. And it's such a wonderful, warm feeling. I wanted you all to feel it with me. Thank you and enjoy the next act.
Fraulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like taking a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are you going to sing?
With
Did you play any of your tricks? Any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
Didn't put any toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened. For her to leave us the way she did.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling. I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good. I don't think that's so good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother? Frau Schrader?
Yes, it was all arranged last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember? Yes. All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my roofs and eyelashes. Super bright winter. My favorite thing.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite thing, and then I don't feel so bad.
Oh, children, I miss you so much. I must see your father right away.
I'll find them. I'll come with you.
Gretel, how's your sore finger?
You remember?
Liesel, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein. I'm all right.
Many telegrams lately?
No, Fräulein. But now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
You mustn't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. I've so much to tell you, children.
We have things to tell you, too.
You must have so many things to tell me.
I guess the most important thing is that Father's going to be married again.
Married?
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Yes, he told us himself. We found him!
Liesel?
Friedrich, come on, Maria will be in the nursery.
You've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left without any explanation whatsoever.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
The reason no longer exists.
Then you are back to stay.
Until arrangements can be made for another governess.
Oh no. You've been missed by the children. I've missed. Everybody has missed you very much. While you were away, everything was wrong. Nothing was right. You go up to the children now. Maria, a new dress?
Yes, we have a new postulate.
Max, I know I'm right. We'll find him and ask him.
Take your word for it.
Georg, settle this for Max and me. How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see,
I didn't argue about it.
I know, that's what makes me furious. I can't stand winning without a fight.
For Duttweiler, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you would know who it was.
Oh, thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people do?
Let's not bring that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer all those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too.
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him his last rites. They asked him, Do you renounce the devil and all his works? And he said, at this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies.
Georg, if they were to invade, would you defy them?
Yes. Do you realize what might happen to you, to your property,
To your children?
to everyone close to you, to Elsa, to me?
Well, what would you do if they did come?
What anyone with any sense will do. Just sit back and wait for it all to blow.
And you think it will?
One thing is for sure. Nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on this side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just swoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sky, and every time it does another somersault, another day goes by, and there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, no, we can't stop it even if we try. So we're not going to worry, no, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
While somersaulting at the cockeyed angle, we make a cockeyed circle round the sun, and then we circle back to where we started from. Another year has run, and there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it if the earth wants to go around the sun. You're a fool if you body, you're a fool if you body over anything but little number one.
That's you
And I.
and me, that all-absorbing character.
Fascinating creature.
That super special creature.
Me. So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolve around the center of the universe. That lovely thing called I.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, no, 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 no.
Sure.
That is all there's a little, just as long as a little, yes, it's wonderful as I. Nothing else is wonderful as I.
Me. One thing alone we agree. Each one is important to himself. But you can't save yourself by giving up. And you cannot outwit a lion by
You're called from Berlin, sir.
by putting your head in the lion's mouth.
I'll call them back.
Max, you might as well talk to them now.
Go, go, go!
Georg, I feel as if I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There is one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets, I'm going to miss them.
Captain! Oh, I beg your pardon.
Maria! Georg, you didn't tell me Fräulein Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Captain, the children would like to know if they can go on a picnic tomorrow. If that's all right with you.
Yes, it's all right.
Thank you. That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you both happiness. Frau Schrader. Captain.
The children. You told me you were going to be married.
Oh? I'm afraid the children were wrong. Georg, I must finish my packing if I am to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must. I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but at the right time.
The children. They told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just could not go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margaret always says, when God shuts a door.
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run to the Abbey? What made you come back?
The mother abbess. She said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. Then one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now, and I realize this isn't something that just happened overnight. Something I've known deep inside me. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte. That night, when we were dancing.
She was right. That wasn't just an ordinary dance, was it?
When I was a little girl and I danced, it's quite different after you've grown up.
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you? That's different too.
Is it? It is different.
Your whole life will be different now. Take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you choose.
I don't want to go anywhere. All I could ever wish for is right here. An ordinary couple is all we'll ever be. For all I want of living is to keep you close to me, to laugh and weep together while time goes on its flight, to kiss you every morning and to kiss you every night. We'll meet our daily problems and rest when day is done. Our arms around each other in the fading sun. An ordinary couple across the years will run. Our arms around each other and our children by our side. Our arms around each other.
You know, those two ought to get together.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigitte. you close to me, to laugh and weep together, while time goes on its flight, to kiss you every morning and to kiss you every night.
We'll meet our daily problems and rest when day is done. Our arms around each other in the fading sun.
An ordinary couple across the years we'll ride, our arms around each other and our children by our side. Our arms around each other. Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?